This section will all be about living circles, which we'll have in our university accommodation. So how will living circles work?
Okay, so this is a slightly strange idea, isn't it? A living circle is in effect your university household. So it's the core of your student community, if you like. It's your home in your residence. And the idea about this is firstly to help us with thinking about how we manage COVID-19, but also it provides, if you like, a social group within your residence, which will help you build a community, make some connections and develop relationships through both face-to-face interactions with the people who you live with, but also bringing together some living circles online for social events and interactions. And wherever possible, we will do in-person activities if that sort of activity is allowed when term starts. So what is a living circle? It's a designated cluster of rooms which share facilities like a kitchen and bathrooms. So in some cases that might be your student flat, but if you live in a hall of residence, for example, where there's a corridor and some shared bathrooms, we'll tell you what is in your living circle. So it might be the corridor up the stairs on the right hand side is one living circle, and on the left hand side is another living circle. So we'll be clear about that with you. The nice thing is that social distancing won't be required within your living circle. We do recommend that in the first couple of weeks after you arrive at university, you try and minimise any spread of potential COVID-19. So we will be saying to people, be sensible within that living circle. But once things have settled down, you will be able to live in your student flat, in your living circle, in a way that you would in your household, in wherever you call home. As well as looking at how the accommodation is set up, we've also taken into account some student preferences in allocating the living circles. For example, we've got LGBTQ+ groups, some alcohol-free living circles, mature students, some single-sex living circles. So we've tried to accommodate student preferences as best as we can in that. And you'll be able to find out more about who's in your living circle after your accommodation's been confirmed. And you'll be able to chat with other members of your living circle before you arrive in Bristol, because we'll share information with your consent. So really, they're part of our response to try and maintain COVID-safe homes and living spaces at university. And you'll be able to make the most of your interactions within your living circle. And we hope that you'll be able to have interactions with students outside your circle, but accepting those will be socially distanced because of the regulations.
Thank you. One person has asked, how will conflicts be dealt with and resolved within circles?
Okay. So I think we all recognise that if you throw a bunch of people together into a accommodation, whether it's students or others, you can get friction and tensions. And that happens anyway in real life, but there's a risk with what's happening at the moment that people might have to spend more time in their accommodation or just won't feel as able to get out and about as we did pre-COVID. So if that's happening and you're living in our residences, then you'll be able to talk to members of our residential life team about any issues or concerns that you have. They're available 24 hours a day to provide wellbeing support and can help you work through any concerns or issues. We will be asking students in our accommodation to complete a flatmate agreement with other members of their living circle, and this will help you talk through together your expectations around communal living and how you would like to live together as a new community.
Well, thank you. And the last question in this section is, how is the university going to enforce rules around living circles?
Okay, so we students are adults, and we are going to expect students to take responsibility for their own behaviour. And that will enable all members of our community to stay safe, both our students, but also the staff who, for example, work in residences, but also in the wider campus. And we're very keen that we ensure that students understand what the regulations and guidance are around COVID-19. that we help them to understand if they haven't been able to follow those, find out why that is. It may just be not understanding the importance of it. So if you have concerns about the behaviour of other students, please let the residential life team know, and they'll be able to take appropriate action. Now, obviously, if necessary, that could include investigating things and taking it through the university's disciplinary process if that's necessary. But we hope in the majority of cases it will be a question of just pointing out what the right thing to do is and helping people to understand that that's what we expect.
Thank you very much, Sarah, and we hope this has been really helpful for those of you who will be moving into halls.
Thank you.